Our first scholarships that we gave out were 20 years ago, and we had 2 scholars. I think the total that we gave out that year was $5,000.
The GSBA, one of their goals would be to support LGBT students in their endeavors to go to college.
The youth in the queer community are often overlooked or don't have anything set up for them that's special to their interests.
It's about creating our future leaders. It's about making a difference in this community.
A lot of the scholars had a lot of hardships, and they needed a lot of moral support, and they needed money, both.
I think now GSBA is very clear about how, you know, a philanthropic piece is important to the business community and how that whole kind of circle of giving works.
Our program really is about developing future leaders and not just giving money out and never seeing people again.
The community in itself helping to get students that may or may not have the ways or means to attend college.
And I thought, this is absolutely fantastic. There's something for us. We don't have to be part of mainstream scholastic programs. We can actually follow our hearts.
I guess some of the challenges that I had to overcome when I came out as gay was basically just like all the homophobia at my school. People were like really mean to me. Like I remember getting my name written on the bathroom wall and it was like, Kyra Opinion's a fag, he doesn't belong here and stuff like that. And that was just in North Seattle, and it was just like really hard to just feel like I was even welcome anywhere. I mean, I got kicked out of home, and then I felt like I was getting kicked out of school. I just didn't know where to turn to at all. And I just kind of couch surfed my high school career, and then eventually got into the University of Washington. And then it was basically like, well, how am I going to pay for it? Well, when I found out that the GSBA had a scholarship program, it was really awesome because it was basically like the LGBT business community supporting young people and supporting people going to school. When I found out I got a GSBA scholarship, it really felt like the community was supporting me in my education and my life. Basically, I had like no stability in my life at all. I mean, I was like asking people for money. I was stealing sometimes. Like my life really was very poor. But now, like I've had a steady job for the past 2 years. I get really good grades at the UW. I'm involved in my community, and basically my life's totally changed around. Like, I mean, I have my own apartment that I can go home to, and like that may not seem like that big of a deal for a lot of people, but for like an ex-homeless youth, like having your own bed, having your own couch, like that kind of thing is just so tremendous. I have like one key that gets me into the house every time, but like the GSBA is offering like a type of financial support I wouldn't be able to find otherwise.
Well, before the scholarship, I can actually say I was on the verge of homelessness. I had a GED. I had 20 years of working in a dead-end job in the fast food industry. My life was getting to the point where I just knew that I could do better, do more, but I wasn't financially able to do it at that time. And I didn't believe I had the community support or family support. I went to a desegregated school, had a first white teacher in a white classroom in a white school. And I remember going to that teacher, this was 1966 and saying that, you know, I'm going to be a doctor when I grow up, so you have to give me more math and more science homework. And the teacher looked at me and she said, you know, you're smart for a colored girl, but you're not that smart. When GSBA said, come, you know, lesbian woman, we want to help you, we want to make your dreams come true, all of a sudden it felt that I did have a family. I've always had a family within the community, within the LGBTQ community, but I didn't know it. I didn't believe it. Now I have a master's in social work. I graduated the top 2% of my class. I work with LGBTQ youth in 3-4 different cities. I work with trauma and families. I'm married. I have a son. I have a wonderful network of friends, family. I'm a professional. I'm happy. That feeling of, I know people believe in me. I know that there are a lot of people who think I am smart enough. It was the beginning of just an incredibly different life for me.
I came to this country with my family when I was 10, and I had to face many obstacles. language obstacles, cultural obstacles, and kind of coming out, learning about myself as a gay Latino in a very white society. To narrow things up, I didn't do so well in high school or junior high. In fact, I graduated high school with a 2.1 GPA, which I'm not very proud of. Eventually, I was able to go to community college, and it was while I was at community college that I learned about the GSBA and their scholarship program. Very directly, they provided me with the financial assistance for me to continue my higher education and eventually obtain my BA. They've empowered me in a way. The scholarship has empowered me because it showed me that there are organizations out there that care about the empowerment of LGBTQ folks, as well as students of color who have it very difficult to attend universities. You get a sense that people care about you. People care about your future. They notice your strengths, and they identified you as a potential leader for the community.
Can't you remember a day when you could have used support from your community? And what would that have done for you? And how would that have changed those difficult moments for you?
Education is so expensive these days, and we need to help kids as much as we possibly can to let them concentrate on the learning aspect of their education.
We're hoping to ensure that our futures will be better because of the young people that we support.
It was finally like someone telling me that they really appreciated what I was doing and like saying that I did a good job and stuff like that.
For so many of these students, they feel like they finally found their home in a community and feel that emotional support as well.
When I write my check out every month, I feel like I'm supporting my old age, and I'm opening the door or helping to keep that door open for someone who is going to make a difference.
The encouragement and the support that I've gotten has made me become involved on a much greater level and realize that it's something that I can continue doing in my personal and professional life.
We're really looking for the future leaders of the LGBT community.
It's investing in our youth who will become our leadership.
I know the GSBA scholarship program has really helped me contextualize what it means to be a leader of today as well as a leader of the future.
Who are our next leaders that we are setting up in a powerful way to lead our community in equal rights and civil rights for all?